Hi everyone, welcome to my green closet. So I've talked a lot about sustainable and ethical fashion and conscious shopping on this channel, but today I really want to get into why this is so important and why fast fashion is such a problem. First, as a quick overview, what exactly is fast fashion? In the last 20 years or so, we've seen a major shift in the fashion industry. Brands went from producing seasonal collections, maybe broken down into a few deliveries, to constantly having new product available. The fast fashion business model also allowed brands to reproduce trends extremely quickly. So instead of the runway shows happening and then the clothes not being available for at least a few months, fast fashion was able to replicate these ideas and trends and have them on the floor in a few weeks, way earlier than the original styles could be purchased. So this created a shift from seasonal trends to micro trends. Fast fashion is all about high turnover. They need their stock to be constantly sold and replenished, and they do this by having cheap prices and encouraging their customers to be continuously shopping and checking out what's new in store. So why is this bad? Well, on an individual level, fast fashion has changed the way we view shopping and our wardrobes. Because fast fashion needs us to be continuously shopping, it promotes a very disposable attitude towards clothing, and the idea that we can never be content with what we have. We always need something newer and better. It also works really well with our brains. We get dopamine from shopping, and especially when we feel like we got a good deal. I have a video more about the psychology of shopping and why fast fashion shopping habits are so hard to change, which I will link up in the cards. Now, on a larger scale, fast fashion has a devastating impact on people and the planet. Producing clothing really quickly and cheaply comes at a cost. And if you haven't yet seen the true cost, I highly recommend watching it. It gives a really good overview of all the issues with fashion production. Clothing is the second highest product at risk of being made in modern slavery conditions. And there are tons of issues around factory safety, worker abuse, and fair wages. Then on the sustainability side, we have a ton of resources going into producing clothing, mostly petroleum for synthetics. There are issues with toxic chemicals, a huge amount of water and energy being used. Then there are issues with microfiber pollution and the insane amount of textile waste ending up in the landfill. Because again, fast fashion promotes a very disposable attitude towards clothing. This is only the briefest overview of some of these problems, and I have more videos talking about these topics. But most of these issues are actually stemming from the high-speed production and consumption of clothing. And this is why fashion needs to slow down. The industry just can't be sustainable and ethical at the current rate. And I really believe that as consumers, we play an important role in the slow fashion movement and can have both a fulfilling personal benefit as well as a greater reaching impact by being more conscious with our clothing. I talk a lot on the blog and channel about slow fashion and building a more sustainable and ethical wardrobe, and I'm super excited to announce that I now also have an ebook workbook available, which is designed to guide you through the process of changing your shopping habits and building a more conscious closet that reflects both your style and values. It's called Quit Fast Fashion, and there's lots of information, prompts, and activities to give you a good set of tools on your slow fashion journey. I'll link below where you can read more about it and purchase the book, and I've gone for sliding scale pricing to hopefully make it more accessible to everyone. I have been planning and working on this book for years, and I can't even describe how excited I am that it's done and available. I really hope you guys pick up the book and that it's a valuable resource for you. We wear clothing every single day, so it's an area where we can have a pretty significant impact. And as I've experienced, taking a slow fashion approach to your wardrobe can not only have numerous personal benefits, but it's also crucial for helping change the fashion industry. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please check out the ebook. And as always, thank you so much to those of you supporting my content through Patreon. You can also get the ebook included with my new Patreon reward tier, so check that out if you're interested, and I will see you in the next one.